Setting up here, give me a second. Hey everybody, hey y'all. Okay, getting there. I gotta be able to watch what you guys are. Okay. If you're watching this on the playback, thank you for being patient. All right. Why does it look blurry? What's good, everybody? Hey, Nelson, I got you. Okay, Cynthia, I got you too. Hey, hon. You'll be up first, Nelson. I don't see Cynthia in here. Okay. Nelson, put up your question. While you're writing the question, I'm gonna click out and click back in to see if I can make it clearer. Don't disconnect. Hey, Jen. Okay, that was a little clearer. All right, if I see it get blurry, I will click out, but I will click right back in. Okay. Go ahead and drop your question, Nelson. Hey, Cynthia. I got you, okay, for your 3 questions. Jen, if you want to do a question, go into either PayPal or Cash App, okay? Okay, Nelson. Okay, so you're on a workout quest? Let's see. Yeah, Melo's at it already. Okay, he wants to know about his workout and if he's going to get that banging body that he's been working on. Okay, let's see. Let's go, Spirit. Can you show me how this is going to go for him this year, for the balance of the year, okay? So you've been working at something with the Hermit crossed. You've been going at it. I feel like you might, I don't know if you have a workout buddy, but maybe a workout buddy would work for you because the Hermit is here crossed, and it tells me that maybe you need, you need some inspiration. Can you show me, Spirit? And then you got the Chariot cross, right? Because it feels like, okay, Jen, when you do the thing, I'll tell you to rewrite it, because what happens is by that time I gotta scroll back too far, okay? So when your turn is up, I'll tell you to rewrite it, okay? The Hermit, right? It feels like you struggle when you go it alone, right? And then you got the Chariot in the same position, right? And this is about like moving forward, right? You don't have a workout buddy, right? And I feel like, so you're working at it, but it feels like you struggle because you need like something to motivate you more, okay? Then you also have the Knight of Swords. So there's something that maybe, because you have the King of Wands here. In other words, you want it. I feel like, are you a fire sign? Were you a Sagittarius? If not, you've got fire prominent in your chart. But I feel like he's looking pretty, you're a Taurus. I wonder what your moon or even your Mars is, okay? But you see, he's looking pretty svelte right there, okay? Right? But then you have the Knight of Swords crossed, right? So this tells me that there's something that you need to be honest with yourself about, Scorpio moon. In what house, right? Because also, well, that's a whole other, we could be here all day, but because of whatever your rising sign is, like Scorpio could land in a house that is still a fire sign, so then the two would be mixed, okay? But anyway, apart from that, this Knight of Swords is speaking about something that you need to admit to yourself, right? It could be that you eat when you have, you're in your feelings, right? Taurus rising, me too. Okay, so if you're Taurus rising, Sagittarius would probably be in your seventh house, but it would be shared with Scorpio depending on the time. Okay? So, and that seventh house would be partnerships. So this is also talking about how it would help you to partner up with somebody to work out. Right? Now back to this Knight of Swords, right? Like, so I'm a Taurus, Sun Taurus rising, right? What's my downfall? Like, I gained like, I don't know, 10 pounds. Fucking bread. Bread. I love bread. I could eat bread by the loaf, right? Page of Pentacles. This is also saying to me, regardless of your age, let's say you were 21, right? But you could be feeling like your shape is making you feel older, right? I love bread. It's like, I don't even know what to do about it, okay? So now this Page of Pentacles, let's say you're an older person, right? Like somebody like my age, I'm 50, right? You might be saying, I long for my youthful body, right? Or to, let's say it's not even that, but like to feel younger, to feel healthier, right? But the Empress, and this, this is Taurus, Emperor, Empress energy, correct? So you have what it takes to do it. Now let's get a clarifying deck real quick. Hermit Spirit. Even if you find yourself like an online group, okay, 43, okay? So even if you find yourself an online group, right, where everybody's motivating each other, that would help you, because look what clarifies that. The King of Wands, meaning you can still do it by yourself, and you have the King of Wands out here twice. You could still do it by yourself. It's not like you need to, you don't need somebody to tell you. Taurus doesn't want to be told, right? So seventh house Leo. Okay, fire again. That's more fire. Kings of Wands. Okay? So, like I'm saying, you could do this on your own, but it's not so much that you need somebody to tell you, oh, pick up this dumbbell and do 7 reps, but you need the encouragement. So like join an online group or something like that where, you're like holding yourself accountable for the workout, where you can talk to other people, right? Because this Chariot crossed is like lacking the motivation, 7 of Swords, right? Yeah. With this 7 of Swords, it's like you lie to yourself, right? Like you're like, I'll go to the gym right after I have these bacon and eggs and this bread, which I do all the time, right? Then the 4 Cups, right? Feeling 4 Pentacles, sorry. Feeling like, because the 4 Pentacles is holding back or holding on, right? But it's feeling like, okay, well, I messed it up. I'll start again tomorrow. Look, you wrote my procrastination. Exactly. We're typing. You're typing what I'm saying. Spirit, the King of Wands. Look at that. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, they're telling you to tap into your Taurus energy. You know, Taurus never gives up. We will bang our head 50 million times on the wall until the fucking wall tumbles down, right? Because you can win at any cost. This is winning at any cost. Okay, Five of Swords, it could be a treacherous, right? But you could do it, right? Six of Cups, and go back to that image that you loved about yourself, right? So that, you know, maybe you want to be dating, or maybe you already have your family, but you want to be around a long time to enjoy it, right? You can do it. Knight of Swords, Spirit, why? So this is that conversation with yourself that I was talking about, the things that we need to admit, you know, why we, feel the way we do, right? Because let's just say it's just connected with age, right? Then are you beating yourself up for something that is just a perception of yourself? Okay, you're single, right? Or is this more of a thing of like, you tell yourself, okay, let's say you was doing 2 miles a day, right? You're doing 2 miles a day, but then you come out and you eat a whole chocolate cake. Like, I used to go to the gym, and across the street was McDonald's. I swear, no lies, to come out and get a Big Mac. Now I was 28, so I could physically do that. But if I did that shit now, it would be a problem, right? Okay, so Five of Wands, right? But stay at it because your ships will come in. Now, this Page of Pentacles, what is this, Spirit? Can you show me? So, there's also, because the Page of Pentacles is with butter, right? And coffee. First of all, my coffee addiction. It is a problem, okay? I think I spend all my donations and shit on coffee, okay? El Butelo, right? So now this Page of Pentacles crossed, right? Back to the motivation, but this also, there could be some things that you need to learn about fitness or about the way you eat, right? So I had gotten sick a few years back, and I ended up having to lose a lot of foods that I used to enjoy. And I had to relearn how to cook certain things because, I wasn't going to give up my Latin food. Just, it's cultural, it's not going to happen. So I had to find a different way to make certain recipes, or um give up certain things. Like, I had to give up tomato, okay, but still be able to enjoy my life. They wanted me to give up coffee. I was like, now hold up, wait, you're going too fucking far now. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make trade-offs and be a little bit more realistic about the things, so that you can bring this into fruition with this magician card. Okay, Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, so this is like an honest conversation. Be the devil's advocate. Be both sides of the conversation, which now I'm getting a separate message, which is light. Make a list. Yes, make a list of the things that you are doing right, and the things that you feel you're doing wrong. Okay, have an honest conversation with yourself, and if you could change one or two of those things for 7 days, and then incorporate a new one, so that you can be closer to your goal. Okay, that's what I have for you. It is work, but you are going to get there. And it looks like somebody's coming into you. Okay, could be a Leo, a Taurus, or a Virgo. All right. That's what I see for you, Nelson. Cynthia, um, put up your first question, hun. I'm just gonna check and see if anybody else jumped in, okay, guys? Okay, Jen, I got you. Sorry, guys. Hold on. No problem. I'll be right with you, Cynthia. Let me just make sure that I have everybody, okay? Jen, I got you, okay, for your two. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in so I can see your questions because y'all know I can't see shit. I don't lie about that. Okay, so what do the muertos have for? Okay. All right, let me clear this board and we'll get right to it. Spirit, what do the muertos have for Cynthia? Can you show me, Spirit? What do the muertos have? What do the muertos have for Nita? I like your new YouTube name. What do they have for her today, Spirit? So somebody stay wanting to come back to you, honey. Somebody stay wanting to come back to you. Okay? It could be two people, actually. Shit, three. All right, you got the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of people are feeling your energy. Right? You got the Knight of Wands. So let me put it to you like this. This Knight of Wands, they could have been the Knight of Wands then, and then next to it is the King of Wands. So they could be coming back as the King of Wands, or there could be a Knight of Wands and a King of Wands. Right? I'm going to clarify these two. And then you got the Tower here, like something surprising. Now, maybe it's surprising that this Knight of Wands grew up into a King of Wands. Right? Or maybe it's surprising that two people are coming in. But you got the Ten of Wands, and it feels like a decision is pending. And then you got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Aries of importance, or someone manifesting. And then under that is the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Knight of Pentacles, something you've been waiting on a long time. And then here's Taurus, Hierophant, commitment. But this person could be married, but I feel like not for long. Nine of Pentacles, Chariot. Okay, card of Cancer, could be a Cancer involved, but somebody's moving, something's changing. There's some type of energetic happenings about a collaboration. Okay, so let's get a deck to clarify this. Why the Six of Cups, Spirit? What's going on with the Six of Cups? Okay. So the Six of Cups, this person could have contacted you already shortly. Nine of Wands, you might have your defenses up. It came out cross. So I feel like you're not sure what's going on. You're trying to discern, you know, because I feel like something happened with this person in the past. And it may not have went so well, but I feel like you're open in some way to hearing this person out. Like it feels to me like you don't have you have your defenses up, but not completely, right? The Magician also came out crossed. Card of Aries. right? Now, this could have been something that you were having trouble manifesting in the past. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like this was somebody that you had feelings for very strongly, or they had feelings for you. I feel like it was you. I feel like you're very intuitive and loving. I feel like this person is drawn to you because of that. Page of Wands. I think they also okay, so they're like, do you remember the time when we were in love? Do you remember the time? Right? So when we first met, girl, right? So this person thinks about all of that, and they think about the wand, girl. The times were hot, okay? But I feel like wherever they are right now is very conflicted. Okay? I feel like either they were with somebody who cheated on them, or they're like sneaking away from that person. Okay? Three of Swords. That shit is dying at presently. Okay? Now this Knight of Wands, Spirit, why is this? Why is this here? Can you show me? Yeah, so like I said, there could be two people. This person feels younger than you, maybe. Or this is their younger self, and I'm hearing, feel it, hot, 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 right? So they were very attracted to you. Also, this person, they were, young and fiery, or are now, right? And they see you as a whole snack, girl. Or that's how they saw you then. If this person is returning, this is what is the draw. Right? This is, they often thought about this shit. Two of Cups. Like, what if? Right? But the Queen of Wands, right? So it's like they see you stay in their mind, right? You stay in their mind. It's like, how do I put it? It's like when they think of, the one that got away, or the one, it's more than that. It's like the one that was the seductress. That's you. That's you. So it was like you were the one, like they could have been a whole Knight of Wands, but the weakness was you. Now this King of Wands, what's going on? Who's this? Girl, there's so many kings. Like, you just got the King of Swords right now and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this King of Wands, I really feel is this Knight of Wands coming back. Right? So the Knight of Wands coming back feels like this is somebody from the past. Right? Could be Aries, Leo, or Sag, or somebody in that energy, right? But the other part of them, the King of Swords, so that their mind tells them don't. You're going to get hooked. Nine of Swords, they're fighting this shit. It has them up at night. Because it's like they know, like, if they go in, that's it. That they'll have to come in. And they may even feel like, yeah, see, they're stuck in their heads. Eight of Swords. But that Hermit, it's like they feel so drawn. Two of Wands. Right? It's like they know they're going to have to make a decision. Spirit, what's with the Tower? Can you show me, Spirit? The Tower is the Lovers. Somebody making a choice. Could be a Gemini or a Scorpio of importance. Yeah, because they're juggling. Right? I told you their situation is shitty right now. Right? But I feel like they haven't really all the way acted on something with you. Right? There goes a divorce decree. Who the fuck is getting divorced? It keeps coming out for you. right? And then you got the Ten of Wands. An admission that, you know, a situation is too much to bear, right? Illumination. Wow. Okay. Well, that's been coming out for weeks for you. Right? And here's the truth, right? That the situation that they were in was just, it was so burdensome. It was dying. And then the Page of Swords. Right? So this Page of Swords, I feel like a part of them tried to block, you know, thinking about this shit, but they can't. They fucking can't. Right? Now they also may be blocking someone else. Right? Now another message I'm getting is that this other person, the ex, could be trying to use the kids to manipulate, to keep him on the string. ¿Tú ves? Right? But I don't know, girl. You see that shit? And the Star, something that's being divinely guided. And then the hidden emotions of both of yous. Something that's been weighted on for a long time. Knight of Pentacles. But here comes calmer waters, okay? And then that King of Wands again. All right, so that's what I have for that question. Why don't you drop, yeah, you grew up together. Drop your next question, mama. I'm going to clear this away. Check and see if anybody else came through. The Cash App is Lovelee Soul Empress. $sign Lovelee Soul Empress. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, I got that. All right, Spirit. So your moon is in Gemini before I even throw cards. All right, before I even throw cards, you have Mercury sitting in the sign of Gemini. First off, go into the Patreon and go watch the new moon reading, okay? Also, communication, thinking before you speak, self-care. I would also say creativity, creative ideas, looking back at things that maybe you wanted to put in motion, but you hadn't because maybe they seemed too complicated or too heady or something that discouraged you. Go back and look at those things now. Clarity will be coming in, okay? Also check out where your because your axis sign of that would be Sagittarius, and this is you know, they're both wherever the placement is for you. So like, let's say if you're Gemini moon, you know, that also means that you carry some Sagittarius traits, right? And Jupiter is on the move right now, so Jupiter is going to be activating whatever house Sagittarius is sitting in, right? So you want to take a look at what house Jupiter is sitting in your chart, in your moon chart, I mean, in your birth chart, okay? And mix that with Gemini, And that is an indication of what you need to be manifesting for this season. And then also because you are a Virgo, right? Mercury rules Virgo, right? So, you know, don't get caught up on little details, right? Because that shit will drive you crazy, you know, because Virgo's like perfectionist. Okay, don't get caught in the trap of the mind. All right? Too many, Spirit. Show me. Okay, first off, before I even start clarifying, they want you to release and let go with this death card. Okay, there goes Scorpio, right? I believe you have some Scorpio in your chart as well. So they're telling you that in this time of introspection, right? Because Gemini does creative ideas, but they transmute everything through thought, and they're actually the birth of the thought, right? Then it goes over to Libra, which is the next air sign, and then it goes over to Aquarius, so that that could be actually put out in fruition, right? So they're telling you to release and let go things that no longer serve you. You are in a period now of a rebirth, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, you could call that bread in right now, all right? Now, this Knight of Wands, which I'm going to clarify, but this Knight of Wands to me is telling me, like, in regards to the Taurus, right? And in regards to yourself, okay? I'm going to put it to you in two ways. In regards to the Taurus, right? If you're going to entertain that situation, be careful that you're not trying to entertain the Taurus of old, or seeing that person through a lens of then. See them as now, right? And if this goes for yourself, you know, see yourself through the lens of now and not of then, and then judging yourself harshly because of that lens that was from before. Right? And then you got the moon here. And this is talking about, you know, subconscious and subliminal messages, shit that you have told yourself, right? So, you know, you remember the second exercise that we did in the manifestation course, you could be addressing that. You know, this would be a good time to do another one of those. Right? So this is purge season for you. Right? And in doing, so this is also twin season, as above, so below, right? So as you know, are more honest with yourself about the ways that you have judged yourself too harshly, you actually elevate. And you remove the energy of negativity and make space for the new creative ideas of abundance. High Priestess, this also strengthens your intuition. Look at you. Moon ritual. Look at that shit. Let's go, Spirit. Why is this death card here? This person is also going through this. Now, you may be in your masculine energy, but I don't think so. I think that, again, they just want to talk about this King of Pentacles and this Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold over a heartbreak. Right? Now, I feel like you have come to some understanding that you're better than the competition, but there's still things that you're defensive about old regrets in love, and how you need to purge this shit out of your head. Okay, now I already explained to you in another reading that this was him, but make sure that you don't do this to yourself too, or else you'll both just be passing each other the night. Right? A competition of pity parties, right? You don't want that. Right? This is what you want. Right? Tired of third parties and wanting to bring in happiness. Now, there's a gifted child. This Taurus may have a gifted child. This person may try to use the gifted child. Right? But Taurus is going to play by the book, by the rules. And that's still going to cause a tower. Okay, I feel like this other person is trying to play not by the rules. Okay? Because they want to hold on to this Queen of Pentacles position. They feel it slipping away. And they don't know what to do about that with the Seven of Cups. Spirit, this Ace of Coins, what's good? Yeah, the Magician. Now also, this other person, they're wholly reliant. Right? They're used to a lifestyle that this Taurus provided. Now, this, you may have a perception of this Knight of Wands. We already spoke about that. Right? The Ace of Swords, though, you know, this may not be who they are anymore. And then you have the Chariot. I'm also picking up there could be a teenage son who's problematic and may have to go with him. Okay, now the Moon, Spirit, why? There could also be a secret that this feminine had kept. Right? I feel like the Taurus knows the secret or suspects the secret. But they don't necessarily haven't verbalized it because when they make this decision, there's no backseas. Seven of Swords, they know that this person lied to them about something. And once they say it, they got to be ready for their new beginning. They can't, there's no play in the middle. Right? About this collaboration and this Ten of Cups, right? It would be like over. Hangman, right? So they're thinking very hard. High Priestess, Spirit, why? They're not taking any action right now. They're observing because of this Ten of Pentacles, right? Because there's a lot of the line. It's not just them. But they already know the truth. Yeah, with the sun. It's been illuminated to them. Okay? And how the Two of Cups, it wasn't what they thought, right? Nine of Pentacles, they're going off on their own, right? They got their boundaries up now towards this person, right? And they are, you know, they're using their strength because this other person isn't playing by the rules with the Magician. It keeps trying to throw a wider net for them, but they're holding back pretty good because they want to go to calmer waters, right? There goes the Empress. So this other person would even try pregnancy if they could get away with it. Right? But I don't think that shit is going to work. Yeah, the Devil. Toxicity. This person feels caged and they're out. Okay? The other person's telling them, let's work on it. And they're like, nope, I'm gone. Okay? So I feel like what they're telling you is to manifest continuing purging. Also manifest that you have cleared out all the things from the old relationships, perceptions, all of that. Right? Because a new chapter is about to jump off for you. And once they get to rolling, it's going to happen fast. And it's probably going to... Hold on. Let me get a moon card for you. Because I feel like this is all going to start to jump off around the beginning of July, middle of July. Spirit, can you show me? Can you give her a timeline? The waxing moon, I think that's when it's going down. And communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Can't make this shit up. Okay? So, and this one came out reversed. So Spirit's telling you communicate with yourself at this moment. As above, so below. Watch the video that I told you that is in the Patreon. Right? And this is like that unfolding. So you want to be prepared. Okay? You want to be prepared for this, okay? And so Spirit is trying to tell you, but you knew this because that High Priestess card, you've been watching too. Yeah. Okay, you can write your third question, hun. While you're doing that, I will check really quickly. And I don't know if I got anything from Cash App. Let me see. Nelson, is it that you want to be put down for another question, hun? Okay, I'm going to throw to that right now. Nelson, let me know if it was that you wanted to be put back on the list, okay? I'm going to write you down. What the hell did I do with the pen? Coño, I'm always losing everything. Oh, here it is. Okay, Mama, I'm going to throw to that right now, okay? Jen, you will be up next. Virgo friend. She's acting funny. I don't know if it's her Mercury retrograde. She wants to collaborate. Should I have concerns with her? All right, so let's check that out. Spirit, what's good with the Virgo and why she's acting shady? And should she collaborate with her? Can you tell me what's good with that? Is this the Mercury retrograde or is this something deeper? Can you show me what's the relationship between La Negra and this Virgo that she's talking about? Can you show me? Show me, Spirit. Did you know this Virgo for a very long time? Nelson, was it that you wanted me to put you back on the list for another question, Beth? La Negra, did you know this woman for a long time? Like, is she one of your friends from back in the day? Okay, I got you on the list. Okay. Is she from your neighborhood? I'm hearing back in the day. Yeah, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Okay. Now, next question. Because I'm getting vibes. My spidey senses. Does this woman know the other woman? Porque si sí, ten cuidado. Okay? Yeah, me too. I love that song too. Ace of Cups, all right, came out first, Cynthia. Why, Spirit? So she's from your neighborhood, but does she know her? because you have the Ace of Cups here with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody holding back from love. And then you have the Lovers. Hold on. I'm here. I'm still here. You got me? I'm waiting. Don't leave yet. Tell me when you see me again. Do you guys got me? Okay, I'm going to repeat what I said. Okay? So now, Ace of Cups with the Four of Pentacles holding back, right? From this, making a decision about this friendship, right? Then, she's making a final judgment, right? With this Judgment card. And this is the card of Scorpio, right? And then the Eight of Swords. Something happened. Hey, Crystal. Something happened that she's been ruminating in her head. But what's strange is the Hierophant. Why does she have the Hierophant? Okay, so it makes me feel like she's jealous of something that she sees that you're destined for. It could be your spirituality. Okay, now this Hierophant could be you holding out faith and hope. Knight, King of Wands. So it's like there's something that irritates her, but at the same time, she's drawn to you. Hold on. Let's look at this Ten of Cups. Because why is this Ten of Cups here? Spirit, why is this Ten of Cups here? Ten of Cups on the Ten of Cups. First off, love is coming to you, honey. Love is so coming to you. Like, it's like Spirit is saying that this is your season. Now, it could also be that she met somebody. Oh, okay. Love is coming into you. Hers is walking away. Eight of Cups. Right? And then here's a King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She could be with an earth sign as well. But she secretly is jealous. Although she doesn't mean to be jealous towards you, it's the shit that's happening in her life. Okay, it's like she's going through some shit and it's not the first time that she's gone through it. Right? And it's in her home life. And this guy that she's with ain't shit because he gives other places, right? Three of Cups, right? He has her in third-party situations and makes her compete, right? So her self-esteem is fucked up, right? And she doesn't have the inner strength. And when she looks at you, you represent the things that she doesn't see in herself. Spirit, why is this Two of Cups here? Yeah, so it seems like you're gonna get this Two of Cups, and she feels like, you know, like a lost opportunity, you know. Okay, and then you got the King of Swords in reverse, so she's salty too to make things worse, but this also has to do with her not making judgments. Like, she doesn't use discernment, or she needs to use more discernment. And it also looks like her partner was a whole fucking narcissist. I never liked the King of Swords in reverse. He's an asshole. Okay? Now here's the Hermit. Spirit, why is this Hermit here? You know, this is you, right? Queen of Cups. You've been nothing but kind to this woman, right? So I feel like you're like, all right, so you want to do that? Kick fucking rocks. I'm still happy. It doesn't affect me. Right? I feel like later she's going to come with a weak ass apology like, oh, I was on my period. Some bullshit, right? I feel like you're solid like this tree. Yeah, okay? Now this strength card, why? Okay, so strength. This is you, you know, standing in your strength. It's also that your strength draws her into you. Okay, now crossed is the Four of Swords. She can't ascend. That's why. Because you're doing all this spiritual work to get your shit right. And she, you know, you might not go around telling people like, oh, I'm doing all this stuff and I'm doing manifestation work, right? You don't gotta tell nobody because people notice your energy is different, and the people who want good for you, they're gonna be like, oh, you look amazing, what the fuck, you know? And then the people who don't, they're gonna be like, oh, so what's different about you? And there'll be that, right? Right? Ace of Swords, right? So your truth burdens her. Six of Cups, but I told you she's going to want to come back, or she'll feel like she needs you for something, right? Cancer, the Chariot, but you're going to be on the move by then. And then the King of Cups, right? Now, I feel like this King of Cups, it could be another person coming in for you, but I feel like no. I feel like this is someone who's kind to you, a male. Let's put the signs aside. This person, they may be spiritual too, right? This is the King of Cups, but doesn't he look like he's wearing the Hierophant hat? Right? So this is going to be somebody who wants to protect you. Right? They're going to be like, you know, it's going to be a man. They're going to be telling you that they notice how shisty she is. High Priestess, I feel like that's also your intuition telling you that. Four of Pentacles, Spirit, why? So you're holding back because I feel like initially, you know, over here, she's holding back from like the relationship, but over here, you'll be holding back from her. Then there's the Two of Cups. You're going to be busy with your own situation, but she's going to be like, I don't understand. I thought everything was cool, right? Five of Swords, but she knew it wasn't cool, right? Trying to win at any cost, right? Three of Pentacles. Now she wants to collaborate. Ace of Wands. She's going to offer you something material. But Knight of Wands, she'd be in and out any fucking way. Okay? Because she's got like a selfish energy going on, right? And you'd end up having to cut her with the sword anyway. You know? And there's something about the situation that you can't see anyway. And it's that she wants to be the emperor, right? But I feel like you're the empress. You're not about to let that shit happen, right? So that's what I see. Right? That's what I see. Emperor and Empress energy. You coming into balance. Right? Continue being the Four Swords and let that shit go. She needs some internal healing from a situation that she got going on in her own house that ain't got shit to do with you. And let her get back to you when she got her headspace better. Okay? That's what I got for you, mama. Jen, you can drop your question now, okay? I'm just going to check and see that nobody else came in. Okay? Here, I'm still here. Okay, Jen, I will ask you a question right now. I just got to check something. All right, Karina, I got you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm still accepting questions. All right, Jen, I'm about to finish clearing this board so I could do your question. Your two questions. First question. Will my Cancer ex-boyfriend pay me back the money he owes me? All right, let's check that out. Spirit, let's show her, okay? Okay. Will she get back the money, Spirit? Will she get back the money? Will she get back the money? Okay. So you got the Two of Pentacles to start off with. So there's some juggling going on. He's going back and forth in his head. Will she get back the money, Spirit? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Scorpio, Two of Pentacles. You got the Death card here. So first off, it's going to be very hard to get back the money. You may get some of the money, but it's going to be a lot of excuses. And you might get ghosted by this person. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you would have to hound this person down for that money. Do you see that? Okay, because they're the Knight of Wands. They're flighty, in and out energy, and they think about the road they want to travel. They don't think about other people and how that's going to play out for them. They think about themselves first. Spirit, why is this Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? I get another one? So I also feel like this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is having a difficult time getting that money back or making this manifestation come into reality, because this person may already start trying to date someone else with this Two of Cups. Because this person needs a lot of attention constantly. Okay, and they're going to block you energetically because they know that you're waiting with this Three of Wands. Right? And, the truth of the situation, look at the Ten of Coins. They feel like, So look at this card real good. You see this wealthy woman over here with the Ten of Pentacles over here. And do you see this gentleman over here who hardly has any clothes on and a baby and a wife? Right? So this person's going to act like, why do you want my money when you got so much money? Right? Meanwhile, look at that ass, barefoot, off on a new journey, fuck up somebody else's situation. Right? Page of Cups, but he's got horns. You feel me? I'm so sorry. So sorry. This person could even have a good job, but their ego has them doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Right? And they worry about judgment later. Right? Now you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So the Page of Pentacles in reverse. In the upright, this is a tangible offer. This person is going to avoid paying you at all costs because they're in the Knight of Wands, okay? They might have convinced themselves that they're the King of Wands, but really they're the Knight of Wands, okay? Now, you know, you have here Temperance, Sagittarius, right? Patience, divine timing. Spirit also says for you to manifest this, you can't be dwelling on what you don't have. Right? Because while you're doing that, you're blocking your spirit really from bringing in your King of Pentacles, the right person for you. Right? And then you could actually block that blessing. Okay, because and that would be your real wish fulfillment, but all because you haven't done the inner work. So like, remember when I was describing the King of Swords in the reverse, it's like he's an asshole, right? So you don't want to appear to be an asshole to the person who's going to come in and want to love you, right? Jen, you know I'm always going to keep it real with you, right? But there's something that you can't see, right? And Spirit's telling you use your discernment. Right? You need to take a time out and be the hangman. And the hangman is Aquarius and Pisces. So this is your sign. Telling you, look at shit with a new perspective. Look, he got his eyes closed and there he could see every fucking thing. They're telling you to go within. All right? Now there's 4 cups. Spirit, why? So he's going to try to block you out, okay? I also feel like he drowns his sorrows in alcohol or whatever the fuck else, right? And the 8 of Swords. He knows he did something wrong. And the blocking is the guilty conscience. And then the Devil in reverse. But he doesn't like to look at himself. So he doesn't want to see himself as toxic. Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. So the Queen of Pentacles got clarified by the Queen of fucking Pentacles. We get one more, Spirit. We get one more. With the 8 of Cups sideways. So he's always gonna look for women that could put him in a better position, right? He likes women who got a little coin on them, right? And then he walks away. And then he finds a new one. So he, you know, now the 8 of Wands, Spirit, why? Jesus, what is with the cards flying? Okay. Sorry. So you got the 8 of Wands here. If you send him messages, he's going to be defensive. Absolutely. Okay. Card of Sagittarius here. Again with the Temperance. Right? I feel like he would like to avoid all of the messiness. King of Swords, okay? I feel like that's your dad at the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords, Spirit, why? So, this person's going to try to win at any cost. I feel like, he may hurt himself in the process of doing that. I do feel like you will go to calmer waters. Right? I feel like, he's going to be a nuisance you don't really have to concern yourself with. Okay? But there's a lot of mirroring here. Don't get caught up in the wind, right? Because passions don't always necessarily mean like good passion, right? There's also fucking crimes of passion, right? Spirit's telling you to go within, concentrate on the Nine of Pentacles. There's a Knight of Cups, somebody else, okay? That's going to make you a love offer. Let this Knight of Cups go trotting his ass with his happy rabbit self down the road. Okay? High Priestess, this is you. Right? You always knew something wasn't right. Okay? You're the Queen of Cups. Use your intuition. Right? Fill your own cup for right now. Build up your strength so you can spiritually ascend. Right? It's not about this person. Okay? I know that, you know, it upsets you, but you need to concentrate on you. Okay? Put your second question, hon. And if everyone could like the video, it would be greatly appreciated. Help a sister out with the algorithm. Okay. Okay. So you got the Two of Swords. So Spirit's saying there's something that you don't see. The Three of Swords. Okay. So Spirit is saying rather than worrying about his karma, because everybody gets their karma in due time, right? That you need to worry about healing your heartbreak with the Three of Swords. And that's going to put you on the path to healing, right? Because you've been going back and forth in your head between how you want to spiritually ascend and how you want to hit him with a club, right? And that's blocking your energetic frequency, okay? High Priestess, Spirit, why? Okay, Spirit's saying they were having a conversation with you already in regards to this. This is why the little alarm bells were going off within you, right? Right. So this is why the little alarm bells were going off within you, because your high priestess energy was telling you, right? The Five of Cups, right? That there would be regrets in love. Okay, and you were, it's like drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die from it, right? So they're like, don't ruminate on waiting for this person to get regrets, right? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? She's independent. She's very good with money. She's wise. She's very discerning. They're like, emulate her. Fake it till you make it. Okay? And then you will see, right? And then that will become part of the karma, how well you do, right? I saw a picture of you, girl. You snatched right now. What the fuck? Right? Don't worry about his karma. Right? Now, if we're going to keep it a buck, because I know you personally, right? Queen of Swords in reverse, right? So when you get pissed off, you was given good as you got, right? Page of Wands crossed. All you would do by dwelling on that would be blocking your own blessings and your own creative ideas and your own Hierophant, which is commitment. Don't let this person spoil or change your frequency, your heart, taint you in any fucking way, right? Because you could miss your chance at the Emperor, right? So it's like you need to do the work, okay? So this is the wheel of fortune, will turn, and you could finally close out all this fuckery with this World card, right? Seven of Pentacles, you're actually more than halfway there, but you have to recall into yourself the Six of Cups, who you used to be before all this shit began, right? And that you're above the competition, but it's about self-love. And the Ten of Wands and you being overburdened, right? Because you've been pouring out your cup, but nobody's pouring into yours. And this is the truth that you have to say to yourself. Okay? Three of Cups, why, Spirit? So yeah, third parties. Right? But you could be happy again. You know what I'm saying? And this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that could be to the funds. But Spirit's saying don't concentrate on that, because it's not about the money, it's about the healing. Right? And then you have here the King of Swords, right? Use discernment moving forward. Yes, you would be the King of Cups, like if you were in a masculine sign, right? This would be your balance, using your heart and your mind, right? And I feel like there's going to be two, a King of Cups and a King of Swords, right? And then here's you, right? Queen of Swords, using the discernment. Don't go for what's easy, right? Hangman, chill out. Go take us to fucking 5 steps back and do some reassessment. Okay, because this is why you feel like you keep getting left out in the cold. Okay, Four of Swords, Spirit, why? Why? Yeah, you need to rest and heal, hon. Look at you. Right? Because you got PTSD from all this shit. So much has happened in a short period of time. And all you really wanted was somebody to collaborate with, but all you keep getting is Ten of Swords betrayal, right? And because you can't find someone that will give equally to you, but the conflict lies within you. It has nothing to do with them, right? You need to find your own happiness, okay? You can be your own King of Pentacles, hon. Find what will make you happy. All right, that's what I have for you, Jen. Okay, Nelson, I am going to clear the board. You can write your question. I'm just going to check and see if anybody else has joined. And then I am going to close the chat. It will be you and Karina and anyone else who has already joined. Other than that, the question taking is closed. Yep, love you too, honey. Let me see. Okay, Cynthia, I got you. Let me just check. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm making sure everything is up. Okay. Jennifer Robles, I have you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm gonna start in 1 second. I just need to post this. Okay. So, all right. Will you have a romance this year? Okay, let's take a look. Spirit. Will Nelson have a romance this year? Will Nelson have a romance this year, Spirit? Can you show me? Thank you. Okay. So you have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I got you, hun. You're on the list. You're on the list. It's closed after you. Okay, hun? So the Seven of Cups. I feel like the Seven of Cups, to me it says like you have had options, but maybe they weren't options that you wanted, right? Or, maybe this is talking about like coronavirus and you being home and maybe you didn't want an internet date and you're like, I don't know what my options, where I should start, right? It could be feeling a little overwhelming, right? Take it. I'm live. Oh, Spirit. So I also feel like you might have had a few people that you were talking to, but it feels like you closed it out, Five of Swords, right? And that might have been because you felt like they were manipulative or they had their own issues, like there was pushiness, or maybe you felt like, they wanted you to do all the work, or you felt like they wanted to control you in some way or mold you into something that they wanted. But here's the Judgment card. I feel like a lot of those options, they didn't feel real to you. They felt like they weren't energetic matches. I also feel like you need somebody who's more spiritual, or someone who sees, I mean, if you're Taurus, yeah, if you're Taurus, okay, you know, you're the Pope of the Tarot, right? So you are faith and hope, right? There's something that is traditional with you, but also open to spirituality, right? And you're gonna need somebody who can handle that duality in you. Can't be, you know, questions about just what's on the news, although Taurus is very versed, right? Eight of Swords, spirit wide. Like, you want something deeper, I feel. Right? You're tired of mundane bullshit. Right? You've got here the Eight of Swords. Okay? Being stuck in your head. Now, if you look up in this corner, do you see this woman at a desk here? This could be the envisionment. Yeah. This could be the... look, I was just about to say that. You see this picture? This is like what you want, right? The vision, it could maybe not, let's say, you know, let's just say Susie, right? You may not be hung up on Susie, but you want somebody who's like Susie, right? And you feel like you haven't found that shit, right? And you could feel like you're going in circles, going around in circles, right? Because you're the King of Pentacles. And you have all this wisdom, and you want to be, you know, the root, I hear. Like, you know, you want to be something that they could rely on, right? Because Taurus male, they love through how they provide, right? And then the Page of Wands here in reverse, right? Like, you've lost passion for what's out there, doesn't call to your soul, right? All this fuckery, right? It's fun for a night or whatever, but then what? What the fuck do we talk about, right? And you want somebody who's equally discerning and intelligent and wise, right? And then you're intuitive. So it's like, you know, you need somebody that speaks to that part of you, right? And the Two of Swords, it's like, you know, you look high, you look low, and you can't find it. You can't see it, right? But the Two of Wands is needing to make a decision, right? Now here's where it gets interesting. Because I feel like what you can't see is that you might be looking for something that looks one way, but what you need is something else. And that's why it ends in heartbreak, either for that person, because sometimes you might not even be the one who's heartbroken. You might be like, I got to get the fuck out of here, right? I'm going for calmer waters. This isn't the Ten of Cups that I want. I want the real thing, right? And you could be holding back these people like this. Like, bro, I can't, right? Like, what's dinner conversation going to be like, right? Two of Pentacles. Right? These would be the conversations you would have with yourself because they're not on that level, right? The Tower, right? It could have been a Scorpio of importance, but I feel like, you know, what's happening here is, you know, okay, so Taurus, we like pretty things, right? We like pretty things. We like nice things. We like high quality shit, right? Right? But not everything is in its appropriate wrapper, right? Shit. Look at this shit. You want the Two of Cups. Soulmate energy. You get people who are willing to communicate with you. But when it comes to like that real like commitment and, you know, the shit that would make Taurus's heart sing, you know, you got to put your walls up because they're not of that caliber, or they, some of them hold back because, you know, they're too, let's say it is a fire sign, right? Like if it's a fire sign, your level of groundedness is like they can't understand that. They feel like that's too I don't want to say boring because that's the wrong word, but it's too stationary, right? Like they want fireworks, but it's because they are looking for superficiality, right? So you want things from people possibly who are not capable of giving you that. Two of Wands, right? Maybe trying places where you could meet people who are interested in the same things, right? Making a decision. Yeah, so look, I was saying fire sign, right? So and then also the fire signs are going to speak quickly, right? And it's not that Taurus can't speak quickly, right? But we, you know, we think before we speak. Like we're so in tune, right? And look at your bull, you're ready. But you just got to make the decision that you know, you don't want to deal with those type of people anymore, and that you're not waiting for shit. Knight of Pentacles. Right? Knight of Pentacles is like waiting for something to come in and it never manifests, right? Where you could call this in as, you know, as a Taurus, Emperor, Empress energy, right? You could manifest whatever you want. I really feel like the Empress is stronger than the Magician because he needs all these tools. She don't need shit. She walks around blinking and shit happens for her. Right? Look, the Emperor is right there. So you know that, you know, it's not gender specific, right? Then you got the King of Cups here. Now, you also may have been wearing a little bit of a mask in your relationships because whether it was the Aries or someone else, there could have been somebody that, you know, made you want to shelter your emotion, like not put all your emotion out there. Because the King of Cups is very loving. He can be a great father, but he can wear a little bit of a mask because he's afraid that somebody will take advantage of him. It's like he learned a lesson that it, you know, people take your kindness for weakness, right? So because of that, it's like, you know, you don't always tell people what you think, and that's very, very yes, me too, Nelson, me too. That's very Taurus like to not, you know, because we have so many levels and layers to us, right? That we don't always divulge. People only know most of the time what Taurus, we put out what we want people to know, but our deepest thoughts, people rarely know that, right? But there could be a Scorpio coming in, which would be a good match because it's the axis sign of Taurus, right? Now, also, this will open you up to other parts of yourself because there's part of this death and transformation that has to take place. You're going to feel a little conflicted. Okay, you're going to feel a little conflicted when it comes in because it's going to be some fear attached to it. And at the same time, you're going to be like very sexually drawn, right? Because of this Ace of Wands, right? But Spirit's going to be behind this with the Temperance card, Sagittarius. Six of Cups, you know, I'm hearing, I don't think it's going to be the same person. I'm hearing, you remind me of a love that I once knew, right? So the person's going to maybe not look like, but there's going to be something that you're going to be like that shit. You might not be able to put your finger on it, okay? Seven of Swords, all right? Make sure that you are being honest with yourself about the type okay? Because you have the Hangman here, looking at things from a new perspective if you want to function in collaboration. And the Four of Pentacles, Spirit, why? Get one more. Well, so it looks like I think you should be saving some money because you're getting the 4 coins here. Okay, stay on your coins. Okay, I also feel like there's a light bulb moment coming to you. Here you come up as the King of Cups too. Get ready to start trying to open up your heart. Okay, it's going to be hard. Okay, but you got the Strength card here. Card of Leo, could be meeting a Leo, right? But the wheel is about to turn, hon. And then look, Empress. Okay, so I feel like that time is coming. You want to be sure that you don't like hold back and cause your own heartbreak because, you know, you didn't want to look at, you know, how maybe you don't let it all the way in because you represent yourself as this King of Cups, okay? Okay, because maybe part of it is that you keep a little part of you that you don't let anybody in, all right? And I get it. I'm Taurus. Like, for every hour I spend with other people, I need a half an hour to recuperate. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Nelson. And I hope that you do get your person very shortly. Okay? All right. So we have Cynthia and then Jen Robles. I take your 3 questions. You are the last person of the evening. So Cynthia, can you drop your question, please? Let me just see something here. You too, hon. Cynthia, you still in here, honey? You are next, hon. Okay? Cynthia, you still in here? Got you. Spirit. She wants to know. Is she a light worker? Is she on the path? Spirit. Is she on the path of spiritual service, Spirit? Can you show me? Is she on the path of spiritual service? Well, the Empress came out, so looks pretty much like yes. With the High Priestess, fuck yes. You are actually going through spiritual ascension right now with this Death and Transformation card. And the fucking moon. Get out, girl. Now you're still learning because you're at the Page of Cups. But most definitely, Empress, High Priestess, Death card with the moon. Hell fucking yes. Absolutely. Spirit, Empress. Empress. Yes, it's coming in time. Temperance. Okay, Spirit has put you on the path. A lot of the trials and tribulations is so that you could start there. You can't lead without being last. Judgment. Justice. Right? You can't help people through their pain if you didn't experience pain. High Priestess Spirit. Why? High Priestess with the Death card. Opening up spiritual doors. Spiritual ascension. Look at that shit. Right? Death card, Spirit. Why? Chariot in reverse. In the past, you were given the opportunity and you shut it down because there was fear attached. 10 of Wands. It scared the fuck out of you. But now the Queen of Wands, okay? Queen of Wands, now it's like you feel more courageous and your masculine and feminine is in balance. The Moon Spirit. Why? Let me get one more. So there could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Hey, Miss Aces. So first off, I feel the energy of like your dad. So I'm feeling the energy of a familial line. The mother's here too with the moon. There's something that is in your bloodline. 8 of Cups, okay? But I feel like it has to do with your father's side. And so you may not know this person. Right? So it's somebody from your father's side of the family, but you may not know this person, okay? This is where you got this from. Ace of Swords. No lie in that. Okay? Page of Cups, Spirit. Why? Okay. So you're still the student right now. Okay? Is growing. The wheel is starting to turn for you. There's going to be many options. You have to have discernment with the people that you deal with to make sure that you're getting good leadership. Okay? Because you don't want to waver back and forth and have people, juggle you or whatever. You need to be taken in by somebody who's going to, help mold you and open those paths. We work together, but I'm sure I won't be the only person that you ever work with, right? And so you need to use discernment when you're dealing with these people, right? So that you can successfully, accomplish all the journeys, because there may be travel in your future later in regards to this work. 9 of Swords, okay? And you don't want to feel burdened because you don't understand it correctly, or you didn't have, what's the word I'm almost hearing in Spanish? I might say it wrong. Desenvolvimiento, like when you're trying to unravel the gift. Okay, but Spirit is trying to collaborate with you. And then the Hierophant. This is the Pope of the Tarot, right? And you're going to have very strong energy. But you have to go within more. And I know I keep saying that to you. But that is the path of the light worker. Okay? So, and that could be in many forms. This could be activism, right? This could be in a church. This could be spirituality. This could be any of the pantheons where you help the light come forward and lead others, all right? So that's what I have for you, Cynthia. Yes. So, Karina, drop your question. And then Jen, you're up. Karina, you here? Okay. You got it. What does Spirit have for Karina? What does Spirit have for Karina? There could be an Aquarius or a Pisces of importance. You got the Hangman. You got the Chariot. There could also be a Cancer. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius crossed. Knight of Swords, King of Swords and a King of Wands in the upright with the 4 swords crossed. 3 of Pentacles. Do both these gentlemen want to collaborate with you? I feel like you're trying to get a new perspective about something. You could feel a little stuck right now, too. You're welcome, hon. So Spirit has put you in a timeout with this Hangman and Temperance back to back like this. Okay, Spirit has put you in a timeout because something, they were trying to get you to look at things with a new perspective. Right, okay. So you were put in the timeout because of divine timing. Okay, you could have also been trying to heal from something, whether you were aware of it or not, with this High Priestess card at the bottom of the deck. They are preparing you for the 2 of Cups, though. Right? Now, I don't know what sign you are, but you're coming up here as the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sag. If you are not an Aries, Leo, or Sag, you should prepare yourself because there's going to be a lot of suitors because she has a lot of suitors. Right? 5 of Cups. Taurus. We often come up as Wands. Especially the King. Which, funny enough, you have out here. 5 of Cups is here, right? So I feel like somebody hurt you. Yeah, there was a betrayal, 10 of Swords. It could have been a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Right? 3 of Cups, it could have had a third party, or you did. Somebody had a third party. Spirit, why is this Chariot here? So you got a Cancer and a Virgo, because you got the Chariot and the Leo here. Right? It was a Scorpio. Right? So there's going to be forward movement. But it could be a Virgo coming to you, but you see this lantern, that's Spirit. That's the conversation with Spirit. Right? I feel like you could be manifesting this right now if you wanted, because the new moon's tomorrow. Right? And then also all of Cancer season. 10 of Pentacles, though, I feel like right now you've been on your money grind. 8 of Pentacles. Right? Because you're waiting for somebody who can come into you and give to you fairly. Yeah, you see waiting. 3 of Wands. Yeah, my Venus is Aries too. We usually have a hard time in love because we will fight for the type of love that we want. We believe in it wholeheartedly. Right? So I feel like right now you're concentrated on your coins. And this Queen of Cups, people know that you're very loving. That's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Right? And we're intuitive, right? And the reason why you got along with the Scorpios, because Taurus and Scorpios access signs. So we already have some of Scorpio in us, and that Scorpio has some of our traits. Ace of Pentacles, right? Spirit's rewarding you with the money. And then here comes the Chariot with that motion. Okay, King of Swords cross, Spirit. Why? So you may feel like, a part of you may feel like, you know what? I need to do better with my discernment, because the King of Swords cuts away things that no longer serve him. He even feels his emotions through his thought patterns. He thinks about how that's how he transmutes feelings. So you may feel like your lack of like you're discerning but not all the way, like some people still sneak through with the bullshit, and you feel like that has put you in a situation that has left you out in the cold. It could even led to financial problems because you fill other people's cup but not your own. But you made yourself a promise that that shit won't happen again, right? Because you're the Queen of Pentacles, you're the fucking Empress, right? And you collaborate with Spirit, and you're like, if I want somebody that is worthy, I am the Empress, I am the Hierophant type shit, right? I feel like you could be doing moon rituals. If you don't, you should start, right? Because Spirit wants to bring you in justice, and this is justice is your tarot sister in essence, because Libra and Taurus, we are the Empress, right? So it's like Libra, your Empress sister is saying, I want to bring you justice. Okay, don't hold back. Right? Hierophant, right? Faith and hope. You got to keep the faith and hope alive, right? Now this King of Wands, why? You're coming into perfect balance of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, right? Selfish in a certain extent, because the King of Wands, he's healthily selfish. Like, he puts himself first, right? And the Queen of Wands, she knows she's that chick, right? So it's coming into balance of that, and I like that shit. That's a power couple in yourself, and that's your truth if you can step into it. Okay, now you got the Four of Swords cross. There's something you're not releasing, not healing. All right, you need some downtime. You could be like, well, I ain't done nothing but be at fucking home. But are you at home ruminating in your thoughts, or are you doing things that will help you, transmute the negative energy and, bring you real happiness, right? Because I feel like if you allow yourself to do that, you'll be able to make the decisions that will bring you happiness. Queen of Cups, okay? People see you like that. I keep telling you that. And the sun is here to bring you happiness as well. And then here's the Chariot. That's like, really coming in quickly. But you may not be able to see it, because if you don't clear out those wounds, you'll be stuck in your head about old things. Okay? And what you really want, I feel like you may get that, because here's another King of Wands, right? With the Four of Wands. That's the halfway to commitment card. So I feel like Spirit is put you in a timeout so that you can release things that you need to release, because you're coming into perfect balance. And if you were to start to do some ritual moon work, in the middle, like July, I already have a 4-part manifestation class that I teach about how to, manifest the life you want, right? But I feel like you would be able to you'll be able to advance quicker if you start, paying attention to manifestation and, opening yourself up to pairing to some ritual moon work. Okay, it will help your Empress energy. Okay, all right, perfect, excellent. I love it. Looking forward to that. Okay. So, that's pretty much what I have for you. I feel like you're on the path. Spirit's telling you they put you in a timeout on purpose because they want you to prepare yourself for the things that are about to come in. All right, they're actually happy that you're getting yourself into balance, but they want you to do more because soon when things start going into forward motion, it's gonna happen quickly. Okay, and that's what I have for you. Okay, let's Jen. Robles. First question, hon. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. All right. I'm going to look at that shit. So is there a cop that lives on your block that you know of? All right. First off, there's three gentlemen here. Very strange. Okay? King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. First thing I'm gonna ask you is, were you engaged and then it got broke off? Because you have the Hierophant here crossed. Makes me feel like commitment was on the table 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I feel like first baby daddy. Yeah. So I must say, I feel like there is a stream of broken hearts. And so there's a couple men who would be willing to do that shit to you. I feel like your independence threatens them in some way. You got the Six of Pentacles with the Emperor. So you're too strong for some of these men, huh? Huh. So they get threatened because they feel like you're powerful. Spirit, why is this world here? So I feel like the King of Cups might have been the only one that walked away from you, though. I feel like although he was very intrigued by you, this one particular gentleman, the reason why he walked was because he would have had to open up emotionally to you, and that scared the shit out of him. right? Justice. Could have been a Libra. Or like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with Libra in their chart. Seven of Cups, the concept scared them. And then you've got the King of Pentacles here. I'm telling you, there's so many fucking kings here. Yeah. Pisces. The Hierophant spirit. Why? Why is this Hierophant here? Crossed the way he is, huh? And you said you were what sign? I don't think you said what sign you were. You could be a Taurus, but the Page of Cups here. Somebody's apologizing. I guess if you were the one who broke off the engagement, you could have said, I'm sorry, but I'm building something and I have to go my own way, right? I feel like Spirit said, let's get the fuck up out of here, right? I don't know if you left them at the altar, but I feel like Spirit warned you, right? King of Swords, why? Jeez. So now you've officially had all four kings. This King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. His problem could have been that he was lazy. Right? So he had the mental capacity, but this particular gentleman didn't want to do shit, didn't want to be shit. Right? I feel like this person thinks about you a lot. Could be a Sagittarius, right? But this person could be the person or someone around them because the Lover's card is here, right? Put it to you like this. Let's say that there was an ex who could have even gotten married. Let's say their partner is like, what I'm actually seeing is, I don't know what the fuck they call them. Like the person when you call 911 and they pick up the phone, 911, right? And they tell the calls to go out. I feel like their person works with the police. And in their little fucking world, I feel like this person has always made a thing of like, you were the one that got away. Right? Dispatch. There you fucking go. Right? And I feel like this person has an auxiliary position, basically. I feel like they went out their way to find out where you were so they could give you a hard time because they're pissed off because this person has never really given to them in the manner in which they feel that they deserve. Yeah. Well, fuck. Double confirmation. Here you are, looking magnificent as always, the Empress. They feel like you'll never find out who it is. Five of Swords, how would you know, right? Who's at the bottom of the deck? King of Pentacles. Who's sitting behind them pissed off? The Queen of Wands. Don't she look hella mad? Because the Queen of Wands is always bringing in the suitors, right? But this one got eyes for you. Even if they're not with you, right? Even if they know they're not going to be with you. And this person, they just feel like, they're the Queen of Wands, but you're the motherfucking Empress. And that shit doesn't sit right with me. And listen, for some of them, it could be the dude himself. Okay? You got a lot of kings out here. There's a lot of men, who've had their heart broken But it was because they weren't the emperor. Because for all these fucking kings that came out here, well, the emperor came out here one time, but it was you. It wasn't them. And that's the problem. Okay? That's what I have for you, hon. Can you put up your next question? Can you put up your next question, hon? Got it. So, husband, what was he up to? Can you show me, Spirit? So he was definitely deceptive about some shit. He misrepresented himself from the door. Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, Five of Wands. He definitely did, hun. I'm so sorry. So you got the Seven of Swords, it's a deception card. The Four of Wands was the happy home or the commitment that you guys had. The Emperor is the husband, you know, and then you have the High Priestess, the mistress. Okay? And the difference with this High Priestess, see, the Queen of Wands, she would have been like feeling like insulted that she was like, what do you mean I'm not like the main one? Like, what do you mean like I'm not the center of your attention? Like, she, you understand? High Priestess, she keeps secrets. So she's the home wrecker. Okay? So whoever it was aware of you. This person, this woman. Seven of Swords, Spirit, why? So there were a lot of burdens in this relationship. I feel like you started to recognize that this person wasn't telling you the truth. I feel like this person, if you can see, he had others. Like, those are his friends, right? These might be professionals, right? Could travel for business, but here's the Ten of Wands, right? I feel like commitment became burdensome for this person, even though they did want to work with you. I also feel like I said they could have been doing this shit while they were traveling or telling you they were traveling. Four of Wands. Why, Spirit? So the Four of Wands is here with the Ace of Cups. There was love, but there was a part of them that felt unfulfilled, and it was because they might have grown up in a house where, you know, the father always gave to two situations or had children outside of the relationship. Like, it's very ego driven shit. Spirit, Emperor, why? Right? So even though he could have been like doing everything subconsciously, like he wouldn't have felt like, even if he never admitted it to himself, he would have never felt like he arrived unless he followed in those footsteps, which is fucked up. I feel like this emperor has some issues of their own. Okay, this is the PTSD card, right? But they were defensive whenever you try to talk to them because they were gaslighting your ass. Page of Swords and blocking the shit that you already knew. You was focused on that shit and they knew you were focused on it. So they were trying to gaslight you, make you think that you were fucking crazy. Right? But Taurus, meticulous. And this is another person, right? So we just finished talking about somebody who wanted your person, who felt like they couldn't match up. And because of that, they were fucking ticketing your car, right? Well, didn't we just say that? And it could be this high priestess bitch over here. Right? Because she can't build what you built with this person, this Ten of Pentacles. Girl. Now that shit ended for her and she's salty. And then look who's here. Can't make the shit up. Can't make the shit up. She mad because all she got was the wand, right? It was like, let me see what that neck do. It was brought to her attention with this illumination card. And she surely got the message because her ass is single. Okay? And now she knows you're above the competition too. All right, hon. Drop your last question. And then I'm going to put my pajamas on. Got you, honey. Is her mom secretly working against her? Is her mom secretly working against her? Show me, Spirit. Well, she definitely feels left out in the cold for whatever reason. It's not wholly true. You may have walked away from her, but I feel like she walked away from you. I feel like she might have walked away from you because she had an issue. This may have been when you were younger. This could have led to friction between the two of you. She could have walked away for passion. Ace of Wands. This could have made you feel left out in the cold. So, like I said, she could have walked away for passion. She could have walked away because she thought that she had found her soulmate, but it was not her soulmate. Page of Swords. She was focused on the wrong things. You felt blocked by this. This man, whether he was around you or not, whether she left or she was just more paying attention to that than she was to you, I feel like he wasn't always nice. And I feel like you couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there. Right? You wanted to be divinely guided to something else. Seven of Swords. Okay, you could have even, like run away, or you devised a plan to remove yourself and put an end to that whole scenario. You could have got married early because you wanted to create your own happiness, put an end to all that, and go to calmer waters, right? And marriage represented that for you. But I feel like in some ways your mom might have did that same thing when she was young. And I feel like the first time it was like she was trying to recreate her happiness, and then the situation ended. Then when her heart got caught up in it, that's when, because I feel like you might not be the only child that paid the price in this situation. Five of Pentacles, Spirit, why? Yeah, because her leaving you out in the cold or however that went was heartbreaking to you. But you're older now and you can get a new perspective. This Hangman, High Priestess, Pisces energy, right? And let go of being stuck in your head with this Nine of Swords, because it's limited time that you get to enjoy love, okay? Even maternal love, okay? Spirit, why is this a Six of Swords here? Because it's definitely time for you to go to calmer waters. Okay, so it's definitely time for you to go to calmer waters. So this is what the Six of Swords is talking about. And she may never be able to give to you in the manner that you want her to. But it's also because she doesn't know how. She doesn't know how. Right? And so if you need to call final judgment on that and you need to be more distanced, that's fine. But you have to take into consideration, we do better as we know better. Right? And Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying, you don't have to be in their energy, but forgive them because it's important for you, not for them. Right? Because she may feel aloof, but it's also because I don't know what sign she is. She could be a Cancer. But I'm feeling like she could behave aloof, but it's because she's afraid that if she were to express to you, Capricorn, that's the opposite of Cancer. So she's gonna have Cancer in her chart. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is that if she's one, right, she's both, right? So what happens is if she's got to tell you, I know I fucked up, right? And then you say, I can't forgive you. She can't receive that, right? So she holds back from expressing that because that would kill her, right? It is her wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. And she knows that she was focused on the wrong shit. And I'm going to show you in a minute. Why is this Nine of Cups here? Yeah. That was you walking up the hills by yourself, the trials and tribulations in life. This was her living her best life. Right? And then this is, the loves, whatever drew her in. Right? But now it's her wish fulfillment to have justice, to be fair. Right? She may not want to look back because that may be painful, but she would rather, do it now in as many ways as she could. But she's also has struggles because of this death and transformation. I don't know if she's struggled with addiction or anything, That could quite possibly be. Right? She may have been moving around a lot, but I feel like she's trying to, you know, she may have found that in her later years is what I'm trying to say. May have took her a long time. Spirit, Ace of Swords. Why? So it may surprise you. Yeah. It may surprise you that her truth, even though she never expressed it to you, because this is the Ace of Swords, is that her intuition told her that her passions would lead her to walk away, right? Her passions were going to cause towers for you, and she knew that, right? There was a part of her who felt like you were better off where you were. She tried to use discernment. There was a part of her that was like, you know what? I know I ain't shit right now. And I'm doing what I'm doing, and I need to do the right thing and leave these babies, could be two of you, where they'll be in good hands, because I ain't shit right now. And I'm about to go through some shit that I'm choosing to put myself through, and I don't need to bring them with me. Right? There may have been a child that didn't come through after you. Okay? There's things, burdens that you don't know with this Strength card that she didn't ever tell you about the things that she went through. But she felt like she knew she was broken. And in her perspective, it was an act of love. Okay? That's what I have for you, Jen. She don't know how to love, but it don't mean she don't feel it. All right? So I want to say thank you to all my subscribers who came through. If you could like the video, it would be greatly appreciated. I just want to say thank you to all of you who came through. If you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you, hon. And, you know, for those of you who are looking to, you know, enrich your spiritual journey, I am going to be doing a lot of things on the Patreon. If you're interested, I will, once I get off, I will link it in the description box, okay? So, wishing you all love and light and blessings on blessings. Namaste.